I think it's really important to reflect on what you've learned this past year, what challenges you've overcome, how you've changed as a person, and how this is going to benefit you for 2020. So, welcome to my 2019 Business in Review. I'm going to lay out what happened in 2019, and then I'm also going to talk about what's next for 2020. So this year started out really rough with a stressful event in my family. I'm happy to let you know that everything is okay now, but that was definitely a rocky start. It was also a time of change as my fiance Nathan and I decided that we both wanted to work virtually. I was doing my business, Solopreneur Sidekick, so I was already completely virtual, but he was doing in-person photography and videography. We decided that we should go all in on one goal together, and he joined the team at the beginning of 2020. It took a few months to figure out how to work together, but after we realized it was the best thing that we could have done, and we now had two of us going towards one goal rather than splitting up our efforts. We decided to go all in on digital products, so we were selling our one and only course website that wows, and we were doing so consistently on an automated basis. Honestly, for the first half of the year, I felt pretty lost. I was constantly comparing myself to others, which was super distracting, and I always felt as though I was behind. In positive news, this is the year that we decided to become digital nomads. That meant that we were working from our laptops and could live anywhere in the world that we wanted. We had lived in Bali for 3.5 years, but there we were living more as expats. This time we decided to try a bunch of different places and travel around. We ended up living in Mexico for 5 months, splitting our time between Puerto Vallarta, Sayulita, Guadalajara, and Mexico City. This was such an incredible experience, and I'm so grateful for all of the adventures that we had. We were working really hard, yes, but then we were spending the rest of our time exploring new sites, going on hikes, going to museums. It made me feel like I had a very full life. However, while we love travel, we realized that the digital nomad life isn't actually that important to us. So in the future, we plan to travel a lot, but we are currently looking for our home base. We feel our priorities at the moment are more so in personal development, in our business growth, and in our health, and it's a lot easier to establish healthy habits when you have one main home base. So while we were working really well together, our business wasn't growing as fast as we wanted. So we decided to do a proper launch in August. I ended up finding a coach in Alex Beaton, and she shifted my perspective entirely on what it means to show up online. I learned an incredible amount from Alex in 2 weeks and pushed myself harder than I had ever done before. And it was an incredible experience. I am forever grateful to this experience, what I learned from Alex, and she continues to have my #1 favorite podcast. This entire year, I had a nagging feeling that I could be doing more. I felt that my work could be more impactful and I could make more of a difference in your life, which is really important to me. So I hit the road and went to some events for some soul searching and inspiration. The first stop was New York City for Marie Forleo's launch event for her new book, Everything is Figureoutable. Guys, this was not your average book launch event. It was seriously next level, and it was so inspiring because of that. Next, I went to Boston for Mariah Cause's live event. Mariah has helped me find my direction this year. She totally got what I was trying to do, and I knew that she could help me bring it all to life, so I decided to join her year-long mastermind program, and I'm so glad that I did. Next, I went to San Diego with my good friend Morgs Liz and her clients. We were there for Angie Lee's Pays to Be Brave event, which was awesome. But the best part, honestly, was the part all back at the house. We rented an Airbnb together, and it ended up being a giant entrepreneur slumber party where we talked openly and honestly about the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur. So I ended up meeting some incredible friends in San Diego and Boston specifically. These women are incredible entrepreneurs, really have my back, and are supporting me behind the scenes. Then I got over my comparison trap. It is such a freeing feeling. I just don't do it anymore. everyone is on their own path, and every time you see someone accomplishing something that you want, all that is proof that it's possible for you too. Then after all that travel, we decided to launch again, and this month was life-changing. It was our highest revenue month ever and really showed me how far I'd come and how much expertise I had really gained after all these years. It was especially fun because we were home at my parents' house when we did it, and it was so exciting. We were jumping up and down and doing all these happy dances. It was such an awesome experience. As the business started to grow, unfortunately, I started to drop the ball on quite a few things. So I realized that I had to restructure and I had to get back focused on the tasks that really move the business forward and free up my time so that I could create all the content that I need to in the business. Up until this point, it was Nathan, me, and Anno. Anno has actually been with me the longest. She is an incredible graphic designer and all-around superstar. I love her so much. She knows this, and I'm so grateful she's been with us for so long. So it was just the three of us and a whole lot to do, so we decided we needed to hire. Then we decided to bring on Kelsey, who is a virtual assistant. She helps with admin, tech, and systems. So she's really making such a huge difference in all the areas that I was dropping the ball on. And then we decided to hire Danby to help me in supporting the students inside our program website, The Wows, and having an extra pair of eyes and someone in there all the time helping and supporting our students has been incredible. Also have to give a quick shout out to Kyla of Dish It Out Social, who took Pinterest off my plate entirely. So if you need help with Pinterest strategy, I'll leave her website down below. She's helped me so much in getting organic traffic to my website using Pinterest. So if you'd like some help with that, definitely check out her site down below. Overall, this year made me realize that I really have carved out my own career. I'm now really happy with what I'm doing, and I'm ready to up-level the hell up in 2020. I know that if I keep showing up, providing value, and creating the best possible products that I can, that I'm going to be able to hit my biggest goals. It's going to require some major shifts personally, but I'm committed to doing the work. Oh, and I did have my first speaking gig, which was so cool and proved to me that I do want to do more of that. So what's next for 2020? We've got a new brand, a new website, new courses in the work, and new systems. I want everything running smoothly, so that is going to be our focus, especially for Q1. I want our courses to be the best of the best, so we're figuring out systems to make sure they're always updated and refined. And really, I just want to impact your success and development as much as I possibly can. And now I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching these videos, for supporting me, for joining our programs. I feel like we're just getting started, and I can't wait to see what's in store for all of us in 2020. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it interesting and helpful. Now I'd love to hear from you. How was your 2019? What do you have planned for 2020? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on Thursday with another video.